we on?
Yep.
Hi, Ann. Okay. Okay. I just wanted to thank you for taking the time to come tonight and be my audience. This time was pizza. If I can get you to come one more time, it'll be anything you want. So I'm just really, really grateful that you're here. I hope that you coming here and doing this for me somehow benefits you. And so tonight, what I will be talking about is in regard to my major. My major at Malone is exercise science, and I am technically a summer graduate. I'm finishing up my last 2 gen eds this summer online. And I'm a psychology minor, and my passion is health and fitness and using exercise as medicine. So that'll be the thrust of what I do in grad school this fall. I wanted to show you a popular idea of what fitness looks like. Now, I had to go buy this magazine, so bear with me. You have to at least like it. This is what our culture thinks fitness looks like. Now, I want to read you some of the bylines here. It says, best body ever in 30 days, drop 15 pounds, burn fat 24/7, toned every inch, look great in your bikini, tank top, and jeans, lose stubborn belly fat now, Hollywood's hottest body secrets, and shape your booty, okay? This is what our popular media, our culture, tends to think about what physical fitness does for us. Okay, so we do have that, but just so you know, this is a photoshopped image. I know both Carrie and I can do this if we need to. We can make bodies look like this, and so anyways, keep this in mind. There's a few things I want to inform you about tonight. The first is the realistic benefits of exercise, so that you are fully aware there's an inconsistency in what our culture says with what is actually truly physical activity and exercise and what it will do for you. I also will be talking to you about exercise as medicine, and that is actually something that is a real title, a real field in the American College of Sports Medicine. Exercise is medicine is a big program right now. And I will also be talking to you about the areas of exercise as curative, as preventative, and for maintaining your health. In other words, the purpose of exercise is so that you can do what you want to do, what you are passionate about. So the first thing I want to talk to you about is exercise as medicine in the area of prevention. The Journal of the American Medical Association states that physical activity, while not a drug, behaves like a drug. And let's just take anxiety. There's not a one of us in here that has not struggled with anxiety except for maybe Milo and Law. Anxiety is a very real thing in our culture, but you can take anti-anxiety medicines, which our doctors will readily prescribe for even short durations, or you can turn to exercise, and exercise has been proven to reduce the effects of anxiety. In the same manner, sleep, insomnia, is a huge, huge issue in our culture. And they know without a doubt, the evidence shows that regular physical activity will reduce the effects of insomnia. Let's see what happened here. Okay, and the next point is, according to the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services in their physical activity guidelines for Americans, regular physical activity reduces the risk of developing type 2 diabetes, as well as metabolic syndrome. Type 2 diabetes is what you get when you're older. It's not the type that you get when you're young and your body rejects itself and causes you difficulties with diabetes. This is what you get because you don't have enough physical activity. And I also am personally aware of individuals who have reversed their adult onset diabetes or type 2 diabetes through use of physical activity alone. The second point is using exercise as medicine in the area of being curative, or the alleviation or the lessening of symptoms. Physical activity, now listen to this, physical activity for as little as 3 times a week for only 25 minutes can significantly reduce the amount of pain from osteoarthritis, according to the Journal of Medicine and Health. Contrary to popular belief, when people's joints and everything starts to hurt, they want to sit still. They want to be still, they want to rest, they want to prop their feet up. But we know now in the health field that moving is what keeps you moving. So when you have, a 61-year-old grandpa that, he's talking about his knees are hurting and his hips are hurting and he'd just like to sit still, you need to encourage him to keep moving, because that's what's going to keep his joints, the circulation going to his joints, and all the good things he knows to fight against osteoarthritis. And then, just so you know, as a runner, I am told all the time, especially by the population about 65 and older, that I am going to destroy my knees as a runner. There is tons of peer-reviewed literature out there that now tells us that running, if you don't already have a knee issue, running does not hurt your knees, it helps your knees. Physical activity is an effective method, which means it can also be used with medication for reducing the symptoms of depression. And in just taking a quick look at a popular site called WebMD, many studies have shown the benefits of exercising for people of all ages who have depression. And some studies show that exercising can be just as effective in treating medications as is in comparison to medications. My last area is exercise as medicine in the area of maintaining your health. Physical activity is important for maintaining both health, for bone health for both women and men. And bone health, or bone loss, is not a normal part of aging, and that is something to keep in mind. We tend to think of little old ladies and lost bone. That's not normal. That should not be happening. The National Osteoporosis Foundation tells us that the regular impact of exercise and moving helps preserve your bone mass. And the last point under all of this is that physical activity is important for maintaining your mental health. According to the Mental Health Foundation, physical activities release chemicals in your brain that make you feel good, they boost your energy level, your confidence, and your mood. Everybody's heard of the runner's high, but you don't have to be a runner to get the endorphin effect. One thing I want to leave you with here real quick, because I'm running out of time, is that in our culture we tend to see, if we're looking at trends and we're thinking of the elderly out here and here at birth, we tend to think that life goes like this until you hit a downhill point and you're old, as far as your frailty goes and your ability to move. That's an error in our thinking. We now know physiologically that if out here is the end of your life, here's the beginning, it should look like this and down. We should not become increasingly frail as we get older. We should stay as strong and stay as healthy, and what should bring us to that end should be a devastating disease or some kind of a catastrophic type illness, not because we've reduced our activity and become frail way too early. So in conclusion, tonight you have learned that exercise is much more than appearance. And it's not that appearance is a bad thing, it's just that it is so much more than that. And that it is critical in the prevention of chronic disease, and it has curative value for preventing disease and for maintaining your present health. I want you to be able to leave here tonight and to identify and contrast the false claims of what our popular culture says that exercise can do for your looks. We know that it does help with the looks, but most importantly, I want you to know the truth about what it can do for your health and the health of all of those that you love and care about. So I'm going to leave you with a very important thought. When you see this magazine, I want you to remember this. The cover of this is to sell the magazine. I want you to look here at this guy pursuing his passion. Physical activity allows him to pursue this passion, just like whatever our passions may be. It may not be rock climbing, that's not for me, but whatever it is, think of physical activity as the means to this end. Thank you.